Every now and again, a Christian calls in, says something to Matt somewhere along the lines. Matt, you are the anointed one. You have turned to the dark side. You will come back to the fold. You are chosen specifically by God because you have the power through your arguments to bring in millions of followers to Christianity. Soon you will come back to Jesus. Now, only 2 or 3 months ago, somebody called in saying that he was sleeping and he woke up in the middle of the night. He was woken up by the Holy Spirit, and he got up and took dictation from the Holy Spirit. He did this 3 times in a row, going back to sleep and then waking up again. And he actually called into the line and read this statement out from the Holy Spirit. So yeah, it does happen. It's happened several times, and it's happened again on the latest edition of the line, which went out on the 28th, the Sunday show. So let's have a listen. It's Jonesy calling in from the UK. So let's see if anything reasonable comes in from the UK, except for me. Let's go.
Hi, I'm Matt. Eric, how are you?
Hello.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Hello?
Oh, can you
Yeah,
not
what I
hear
want to say, Matt, is that what I want to say is I don't believe you've lost your salvation.
Okay.
I believe that you are of the elect, and that even though you feel that you've become an atheist, that you feel that you've escaped, that your soul, your spirit is sealed in the other realm, and that when you die physically, you're going to be there. In fact, I believe you're already spiritually in that place, that there is no escape. Okay. Even though you feel that you've unburdened yourself of the shackles of Christianity, you're still a Christian in your innermost core.
At my innermost core. So what you're saying, see, I'm saying I don't actually believe it. Are you saying I do believe it? Or are you saying I'm saved even though I don't believe it?
Well, Matt, you were born again. You said that years ago. You were born again once, okay?
Jonesy, I'm trying to get clarification. I asked a very specific question. Are you saying that I do believe, even though I say I don't? Or are you saying that even though I don't believe, I am in fact still saved? What are you saying?
Yeah. B, even though you don't believe, you are in fact still saved.
Okay. How do you know that?
I believe it.
I
don't know it. It's just a belief.
I didn't ask if you believed it. I asked how you know it. Why do you believe it?
How do I know it? Why? Because I'm in the same boat you're in. I'm no longer a believer, but I know that my soul is sealed in that other realm and that there is no escape.
I'm sorry, Jonesy,
I also know that what most...
I'm looking for actual sound arguments supported by evidence. So when I ask why you believe something, just telling me that you believe it isn't an answer for why you believe it. And when you say you believe it because you're in the same boat, that also doesn't tell me why you believe it.
Life's experiences make me believe it. Okay?
What
Reading
life
experience,
the Bible, what life experience could possibly be enough to convince you that I am saved and destined for paradise?
It isn't paradise. It's not what people imagine.
Oh, well, you know what, Jonesy? Thank you for correcting that little pedantic piece of shit point that's irrelevant. What makes you believe that I'm still saved? Whatever you think I'm saved to, what makes you think I'm still saved?
Yeah, it was strange there that he laughed when Matt accused him of being pedantic. It makes me think that maybe this isn't a serious call.
Because you old cunt, you're of the elect, all right? You're of the elect. You can't escape from that. You can check out anytime you like, but you can never leave.
Why do you believe that I'm of the elect? Yeah. You hung up. You think I'm afraid of the word cunt? Is that a word to be afraid of? First of all, you're calling from the UK, and I got friends in the UK that toss that word around like it's, popsicle.
There we are then. That was a bit of a bizarre call. I wonder whether he was a prankster. We got the C word in there at the end. He also really had a strange position that he knows that Matt is saved, and he knows he's one of the elect because he's in the same position. In other words, he is an atheist who was previously a Christian. He currently now does not believe in God. He's an atheist. yet he is claiming that Matt is one of the elect and he's going to go to heaven. And he's also claiming that for him there's no escape, even though he doesn't believe in God. And if he doesn't believe in God, then he doesn't believe in Jesus, and he can't be a Christian. Yet he still believes that both him and Matt are going into the Christian heaven as the elect, not just as everyday, I don't know, bread and butter or ham and egg Christians. I don't know what term to use there, but actually one of the elite Christians. So a really contradictory position. He laughed and then he used the C word at the end. I think maybe he wasn't a genuine caller, but we've heard this before. Supposing he was genuine, we've heard it before, that, once saved, always saved. There's no escaping it. God has already breathed the Holy Spirit on you, or whatever the terminology is, or you've been touched by the Holy Spirit. So there's no going back, Matt, and there's no going back for me neither, even though I no longer believe in God, I no longer believe in the Bible, and yet somehow, contradictorily, in contradiction of all that, I do believe that there is a Christian heaven. That just doesn't make any sense. Okay, would welcome your thoughts on that. I think this is probably a prank caller. I don't usually come out and say somebody's a prank caller because we get a lot of the time, Matt and another host, listening to a frustrating call and then just writing it off in some kind of befuddlement. That can't be a serious caller. That's a prank caller. And most of the time I don't agree. I think it's a genuine caller. But on this occasion, I think my money would be on saying that this was a prank caller. Thanks very much for watching. Bye for now.